What job would you like to try for a day?
An actor.
Actor.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, get in front of the cameras, try to memorize some lines, pretend to be Wonder Woman or a queen or something. Who knows? Maybe you could be a zombie. Would you like to be a zombie for a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool, huh? All right. So, besides being a zombie, what kind of movie would you like to be in? That is a crazy looking little duck. It almost looks real. Almost looks real. So what's going on with all the chickens? When did you in Paris get yourself a couple of chicken pets?
Today.
Today? At school?
Yeah.
She looks so funny with a little chicken bouncing on her head. Oh my God. Does your little brother have a chicken too?
No.
No, just for the girls. What does he have? A duck? Nothing. Did you have school today?
Of course.
Of course, yeah. So you guys are trying to rush all the final tests, yeah? Did you have tests this week?
Next week, maybe.
It'll be next week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So no test today.
No test today.
All right. Okay. Fix your camera a little bit so I can see your shoulders. So your face is more in the middle there. There you go. Is that your school shirt? No.
Yeah.
That's your school shirt. Okay. All right. Tell Paris to go chase the chicken in another room so she doesn't interrupt you on your test. Right, Paris? Where are you, Paris? I know you're there. I saw the little chicken bouncing there. See, there, right there. There you are. All right, don't interrupt. You got lipstick on?
No.
No? Okay. Her lips look very, very different than yours. All right. Don't interrupt anybody don't interrupt Lily, because we're going to start our test, Interest 23. Part 1, social interaction. Are you ready? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So in our social interaction, the first topic is going to be one of the topics we had in our Interest 23, superstition. Do you think some people believe in good luck and bad luck? I could have said, do you believe in good luck and bad luck? But I said some people. What do you think about good luck and bad luck? What's your opinion about that?
Some people are very unlucky and some people are very lucky.
Why do you think that is?
Because I compare me with my friends.
Okay, compare yourself to your friends.
On Saturday morning, I lost 20,000 dong, and she see in her way to school, she see 20,000 dong too.
You lost 20,000 dong and she lost 20,000 dong?
No, she found it.
Oh, and she found it. Did she give it back or did she keep it?
Keep it.
She kept it. And this is your friend? Is she still your friend?
Yes.
but you're the one that dropped the 20,000 and she found the 20,000 and of course it's your 20,000, but she doesn't give it back to you.
Because I have no proof. I can't prove that 20,000 dong is mine. So this one is mine.
Oh, so it was later she found 20,000, but there's no way of proving that it was the 20,000 you lost. But you don't keep track of all the serial numbers in your purse? Yeah. You gotta take the money, and then all the money that's in your wallet, there should be there's a serial number on there. And then you keep a piece of paper in your wallet. See, a piece of paper in your wallet next to the money, and you write all the serial numbers down. And that way, if any money goes missing, you check other people's money and you find out if they stole it.
But it will waste a lot of time.
Photo. Well, that's too bad, because I would have just said, I found 20,000, and since you don't have 20,000, I would have just given it back to you. So that's double bad luck. But why do you think people believe in good luck and bad luck? You know, some people actually believe that they're very lucky, and some people believe they're unlucky. Why do you think they believe that? That's pretty easy. The next question is harder.
Because maybe they receive many luck in their life, like when they fail, they will be success, and they will. I don't know how to explain it.
That's why it's a speaking test. It probably just kind of comes down to if you've been lucky, you know, several times, or you've been unlucky several times, and you probably just kind of stereotype yourself and think that you're lucky or unlucky. I think I'm a very lucky person. But I'll ask you, I guess the other question to that would be, do you think that you create your own good luck or bad luck?
No.
Like, you don't think the decisions you make every day and the things you do every day, you put yourself in a position where you could be lucky or unlucky? Do you think you have any control over that? No? See, I think we do. I think if you're
like spin the wheel, my friends always have the point between 150 to 200, but I always spin it and at the bomb. I don't know why.
I had a hard time understanding that. Try to say that again.
When I spin the wheel, do you know the game called?
Oh, spin the wheel. Okay.
Yeah.
Spin the wheel game. Yeah.
My friends always spin between 100, like 150, but to 200. But I always spin and the wheel and at the bomb.
At the bottom. The bomb or the bottom?
Bomb.
Well, honestly, I don't consider that luck or unlucky either. That's called the game of chance. That's like playing a game with dice, right? You can't predict what numbers you're going to get, whether you're going to get a 2 and a 3 or a 4 and a 5. But it is predictable over 1,000 rolls or 1,000,000 rolls, just like the wheel. What's that experiment? By heads or tails, yeah? You know, if 100 people play heads or tails and they flip, almost always it's going to be about 50-50. 50 will get heads and 50 will get tails. So 50, whoever get, let's say heads keeps playing tails, you sit down, you're out. So then you have 50. And then roughly it's going to be 25-25, 25 are out. And then after that, there's only 25. So then they're going to be 12 or 13, one side or the other are going to sit down. Now it's the fourth roll. There's only going to be 6. All right. And then after that, there's only, it's going to be the fifth roll or fifth roll, I think. So from 6, there's going to be 3. And then from 3, there's going to be at least 1 or 2. So maybe 1 more, right? Maybe 2 got heads and 1 got tails. But the law of average is always the same. So that person who wins flipped the coin like 7 or 8 times and got heads 7 or 8 times in a row. But that was 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of 1,000,000. Right? So that you could consider that luck. But if you played the game all over again with the same people, it would be someone else that would get 8 or 9 heads in a row. Right? It wouldn't be the same person. So it's really games of chance. So you can get lucky when you're playing a game of chance because you're just spinning the wheel and I got the jackpot. But if you, let's say it's 1 to 200, and you spin that wheel 1,000 times, you're probably going to average around 100 over all the rolls. Chances are, right? But that's games of chance. What I'm talking about is, if you're not doing your homework and if you're hanging around with kids that get in trouble a lot and you like to play football in the streets, you like to drive fast on your motorcycle. Well, I think you're creating an opportunity in your life where bad luck is going to find you because you're taunting it. You're putting yourself in a position where something bad's going to happen. When someone drives like a monkey on his motorcycle without a helmet and doesn't follow the rules and drives all over the place and goes too fast and then gets in an accident, and it's like, oh, poor me, I'm so unlucky. How could this happen to me? I don't feel sorry for them because to me, they're putting themselves in the position to be unlucky. Just like the person who wears their helmet, drives normal, pays attention, drives normal speeds. Chances are they're going to be very lucky and not have many accidents or no serious accidents. Right? I mean, if you're driving with the traffic and you have a little accident, it's probably going to be minor. But if you're driving against the traffic and you hit head on with another car, that's going to be a big accident, right? So I think you should have the attitude that you can help create good luck in your life. I think it's a true fact. I believe that. So that was a very long first question. Do you think science will be able to explain superstition? Or do you think that it can explain it now? Why people are afraid of cats, black cats, or why you can't walk under a ladder, or break a mirror would be 7 years bad luck, or what is it? The red bat brings bad luck in China. Do you think there's any science behind any of that, or just people's imagination?
Yes.
Which one?
Like the ladder is when there's a ladder up on our head. Maybe it will fall down, so that's unlucky.
If the ladder, yeah, or someone's painting and then the bucket of paint falls down on your head. So that would be a good reason why people say walking under a ladder is unlucky, yeah? Superstition?
Yeah.
Isn't that also a similar situation that it's just not smart to walk under ladders? And if you continue to walk under ladders instead of around them, then you put yourself in a position where bad luck could find you. So if you walk around the ladder all the time, then you could say, good luck follows me. Nothing ever follows on my head. Unless someone throws a bucket out their window and then it hits you in the head. Yeah. Are you a superstitious girl?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Do you believe in any lucky charms? Something you have that brings you luck?
Yes.
What do you have that's a lucky charm? In Canada, we call it a rabbit foot. I don't know why. I forget. There is a reason for it, but I don't know why. Chicken on your head?
No, it's not very lucky.
That's not lucky. Okay. Especially if he wants to eat.
But in my opinion, blue is very lucky to me.
What's very lucky?
The color blue.
The
Color blue.
Oh, your microphone
Can't
is
hear
rough.
you clearly.
Yeah, well, I can hear the noises, but I have a really hard time understanding the sign. I know you speak good English, but I'm having a really hard time understanding the words you're saying for some reason. Let me try to turn my volume up here a little bit.
I can't hear you sometimes too.
Yeah, Lay says that too, but I mean, I got this big mic. It's right here in front of my face. Okay, I got it at 70 here. It's like your voice is muffled. It's like there's a blanket over top of your microphone, and I can hear you, but not clearly. It's kind of strange. Okay, so what is it you think is lucky again?
Blue.
New. Blue.
Yeah.
Color.
Yeah.
Oh, the color blue is lucky. Okay. Okay, I think the chick on your head is probably lucky too. All right. Let's go to topic 2. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a little brother
No, it's my neighbor.
and your neighbor. Okay.
And he's very naughty.
As long as he's not singing karaoke. There he goes. All right, topic 2, job for a day. Remember the lesson we talked, or there were some teenagers who talked about trying a job for a day to see whether they'd like it or not, and what it was like. You remember that lesson? You don't remember that lesson? I think one kid was a coach for a day. One worked with a politician for the day. I think it was the Canadian Prime Minister.
No, I remember.
Yeah, and then one was the head teacher at her school for a day, and she hated all the meetings. Yeah. So, do you think a job for a day is a good idea for students? Like, let's say high school students, maybe?
Of course, yes. They can try and then but they like the job teacher. If they feel it's too hard for them, they hate it.
Change their mind.
Choose another job better for them.
I think it's a wonderful idea too. That's what got me into teaching. One of the programs I was in, I got a chance to well, it wasn't just for a day; it was for like a few weeks, where I was a PE teacher, physical education teacher in high school. That was really cool. I liked it a lot. That's what really got me into wanting to teach. And I coached hockey, so that helped a lot. So I liked working with kids. So if your school did this, what job would you like to try for a day?
An actor.
Actor.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah, get in front of the cameras, try to memorize some lines, pretend to be Wonder Woman or a queen or something. Who knows? Maybe you could be a zombie. Would you like to be a zombie for a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool, huh? All right. So, besides being a zombie, what kind of movie would you like to be in?
Funny movies.
A funny movie. Okay.
Funny.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Actor for a day. I would like that too. Okay, I think you told me before that you were thinking about possibly becoming a teacher in the future. And now you said that you would like to try acting for a day to see what that's like. So, without talking about acting or without talking about being a teacher, if you could choose a career today, what would it be and why? Like, let's say you tried teaching and you're like, no, I don't want to be a teacher anymore. Too much extra work. And you didn't get a chance to be an actor. So what else would you pick?
What else?
What else could be a cool career?
An MC.
An MC?
Yeah.
Oh, so like hosting a talk show or awards or something like that? You like public speaking? Oh, you do? That's great because a lot of people are afraid of it. I'm trying to learn more about public speaking too. So that's something you should remember is if you ever get a chance to take some classes in public speaking, you should do it. That will help because you did really good on your speech at your English test that I remember watching on Facebook. You should start doing some YouTube and you'd get lots of practice.
Playing games and post on YouTube.
Well, I don't know if playing games and just posting the playing games would be that big, but it's still experience. But if you like emceeing, maybe what you could do is play some games, but then also do some speaking about the games, what you like, what you didn't like.
See the tutorials.
It's what? Tutorials. Yeah, tutorials. Yeah. And you could also talk about other players that you think are really good at the game. That would give you a lot of practice in speaking. Cool. You should try as many things as you can because it'll really help you make the decision later to do something that you enjoy doing. All right. Let's go to part 2. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Aha. Okay. So in our solution discussion, your task is to select one of these problems and discuss how it affects you, or it could be someone else, and what you would like to change in the future so that this doesn't continue to be a problem. In today's world, preteens and teen students may face a variety of challenges and experiences, some in which may include, number 1, academic stress and pressure to perform well in school. 2, burnout from overscheduling and lack of free time. 3, lack of sleep or proper nutrition, which can impact their concentration and emotional development. So I'm going to give, if you're ready, I'm going to give you a minute to write down some ideas of which one you have to choose one. Yeah, that's your task. And then tell me what we could do to solve one of those problems. All right. You have 1 minute starting now. Okay, Minnie Mouse. It is time to start solution discussion. So again, we gave you the 3 options and it'll be written on the video here. Which one do you see the most? Which ones do you feel are the biggest challenges today for students and preteens? Is it the academic stress and pressure to perform well in school, the burnout and overscheduling, lack of free time, or lack of sleep and proper nutrition, which can impact your concentration, your health, your emotions? Which one do you think is a biggest problem?
Maybe burnout from overscheduling and lack of free time.
I agree. That's what I would choose too. So give me an example. Go ahead.
When there's no free time, I don't have time to play and relax. I will get stressed and exhausted every day and always eat unhealthy food and fast food. I want to change that. Parents don't judge their children by their studies and don't let students go to extra class on Saturday and Sunday. So they have time to have fun, hang out with friends, chat with friends, and play sports.
That's a very good answer and very much what I would say too. I I agree. Especially on Saturday and Sunday, there should be no school. Now, lessons, classes of interest, that's different. If you want to learn, you want to take some drawing classes, or you want to take some painting or music classes, or something that you enjoy doing that's fun, then yeah, that's okay. That's different. That's not really work. But I agree that there should be no school and classes on Saturdays and Sundays for sure. And a lot less during the week at nighttime too. When I went to school, we went to school from 7:30 in the morning till I think 3:30 in the afternoon, roughly. We were home by 4:30. And that was it. We never had night classes, and we never went to school on the weekends. It was just play, do your homework, eat, and go to bed. I think that's much healthier. Very good answer. Okay. Let's go to part 3. Any questions? You get your pen and note paper, yeah, to make some notes? All right. So here we are, part 3, speaking topic. Here's the topic you will talk about. Your parents have given you the option of attending one of 3 private schools without concern for cost, as they do not believe public school is sufficient for you. You may choose between a martial arts school, an art school like that has drama and acting, different things, singing, dancing, or one with a focus on athletics and sports. You can pick another type of school if you choose so. Your task is to select the most suitable option for you and then tell me why. Are you ready? Yeah. You have 1 minute starting now. Okay, Appleby. 1 minute is up. 1 minute and 1 second, actually. Your task is to select the most suitable option for you and tell me why that would suit you. And then tell me why it would suit you, why you'd want to do it, and then tell me how you could benefit from it later. Tell me what school you would choose. What type of school?
I choose art school.
I knew you would. Why?
Because I draw quite well and I'm creative. It also has to be relaxed, and I don't have to have a headache with mathematics.
You'd still have mathematics class. You still have your school classes mixed up in between, but there would be a big focus on the arts, but you'd still have math. So how do you think that would benefit you when you finish the school? What would you be able to do then?
Like draw, painting, some pictures, and then sell it.
Drawing and painting and sell them?
Yeah.
So would you like to have your own little studio downstairs at your house where you can paint and draw all day, and then you can put them up on the wall and people can come in and look at your art, and they could buy sometimes?
No, just do it online. I will have a room and then to draw pictures. I have a room to draw pictures, and then take a photo, post
Okay.
it on Instagram or Facebook, and then sell it.
When I was a kid, if I had told my mom and dad or whoever, the grandparents, that I wanted to be an artist or a painter or something like that, they probably would have been like, "Oh, Trevor, painters never make any money. It's so hard to sell your work." But that was then. We didn't have the modern technology that we have today. So today, if my daughter or my son said that to me, I would say, Sure. If that's what your passion is and that's what you love to do, then let's do it. And I would help them, of course. But that's what I would do. I would suggest that you have your little shop where you do your painting and drawing so people can see you. You have paintings and drawings on the wall so you can sell them. I would suggest you actually have a YouTube and show people how you do the paintings and the drawings so people can see your work. And I would also have a store online so that people could buy pictures and paintings from you too. And I would also, because I know you like teaching, I would even try to have some art classes so you could make some more money doing that. So you could make money from selling pictures. You could make money from your advertising. You could make money from classes and do what you like to do all day in your own house in the front. Like, you know how Vietnamese have their little shop downstairs. I think that would be, I don't think that's a crazy idea these days. All the power to you. So those were specialty schools. And I really do hope that you can get an opportunity to go to an art school or a drama school. You'd have to start doing some research. I'm sure there are some in Hanoi or Saigon, Ho Chi Minh. There must be some around. But with the regular schools we have today, do you think public schools are fine, good enough for 2023? Like with all the technology and how everything has changed and this COVID pandemic and AI coming out, do you think that the education we get in public schools is sufficient, good enough for everybody going out into the workforce? No.
My school, there's no music, there's no gym, there's no music room, there's no art room. Just IT room.
And just an IT room.
And then I feel that school is not fair.
School is not fair.
Yeah.
So you kind of asked, well, no, I guess you didn't answer this. The next question was, what could we do to improve our schools today? So you were saying right now that, the good students get to go to this class and the bad students go to that class, and there are even smelly classes and everything like that. How do you think we could fix the problem?
Be fair with all the students.
Fair. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of teachers in Canada too, like, they're in unions and then it's kind of like a city or state job so that they have pensions and then they get lazy and they don't do any extra work. And it is a big problem. It is a big problem. This is why I like private schools.
I agree that teachers sometimes can play, but not every day.
Yeah, not every day.
They're very tired.
I agree again, 100%. We're on the same page. See, maybe when you finish your school, you'll come work and make YouTube videos and paint with Newway. Would you like to study abroad in the future? If you get a chance to go to another country for university, would you do it?
Yes, I love to explore.
It is good. Life experience is very, very important. And when you get an opportunity to go study somewhere or visit another country, you should always take it because you never know when you won't be able to. And those experiences will stick with you forever. I know some people think I'm crazy. Why'd you leave Canada and go to Asia? And my attitude has been, like, I look at their lives and they're so boring and they still do the same thing and hang out in the same places that they did when I was there 20 years ago. And I've moved around different countries, met so many new people, worked in different schools and started schools and different projects. And I feel like there is so much more experience in my life than some of the people I grew up with back home. So yes, explore as much as you can. All right, we're done. We're done dinner. Are you happy? Yeah, I can tell by the smile. All right. Okay, so this test is done.